plan to do, I am going to do a draw for what time am I going to late in the evening. And I have also made a special once I do my final stretch. It will be. Hello and good morning. It's 9:28 a.m. and it's Wednesday, October 18th. Look at how foggy it is this morning. There's a limited amount of visibility outside the neighborhood as the fog is still dense. Now, unfortunately, the UFC fight that was planned for more than 9 weeks between Islam Makhachev and Charles Oliveira has been cancelled. I read a number of news headlines suggesting that Oliveira forfeited to fight, and so now the fight for UFC 294 instead is going to be Islam Makhachev versus Alexander Volkanovski. Nobody thought of that. Makhachev and Oliveira have fought before around this time last year when UFC 280 took place. And for a long time, they were planning to do a second fight with each other until the tables suddenly flipped less than 1 week before the fight was planned to take place. Oh man, Makhachev versus Volkanovski. Can't wait. That will be blood juice. Anyway, so now I'm gonna get back in the house, and as I plan to do, I am going to do a draw for what time am I going to start every round when it comes to the very final 3 days of this long workout program. Hi guys, I'm just about to do the draw, but before that, I just wanted to show you the 6 possible times for the start of the round for the early morning, late morning, afternoon, early evening, and late evening. So for the early morning, it will be every 20 minutes from 7 to 8:40 a.m. Whereas for the late morning, from 10 to 11:40 a.m. For the afternoon, from 1 to 2:40 p.m. From 4 to 5:40 p.m. in the evening, and from 7 to 8:40 p.m. late in the evening. And I have also made a special draw again card, and I can only pull that once. So if I draw again, then I'll have to pick an alternative time from that bucket. And as you know, on the first day I only do 3 rounds, which are going to be the early morning, late morning, and the afternoon rounds. Whereas on day 2, I will also do an early evening round, and on the final day, I will do all 5 rounds, from early morning to late evening. Now guys, it's time to draw what time I am going to do my early morning rounds. And don't forget that it's going to be the start of the round for all 3 of the days that I do this. So if I start round 1 at whatever time, that's going to be the same starting time for days 2 and 3. Here we go. And drew it. 8 a.m. So on January 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, I'll do my first round of workout at 8 o'clock in the morning. Now for round 2, I will also pick any of the 20 minutes for the time frame between 10 and 11:40 a.m. Now here we go. $11:40 a.m. So for this round, I got the latest possible time. So on all 3 days, round 1 will be at 8 a.m. Round 2 will be at 11:40 a.m. Now, time to draw the time for round 3. 1:40 p.m. So on January 2nd, it's gonna be 8 a.m., then 11:40 a.m., then 1:40 p.m. And then that will be the end of day 1. Now for round 4, which will be applicable for day 2 and day 3. (5:20 p.m.) That's applicable for January 3rd and 4th, 2024. And finally, for round 5, which will only be applicable for Thursday, January 4th, 2024, the round that I finish it all, it'll be that round that will put a conclusion to what has been an epic year of doing all this workouts. So I'm about to do it's gonna be a big draw, by the way, because you'll see why. So the last round of it all is going to start at 8:20 p.m. So whatever I do from that time on that critically important day, once I do my final stretch, it will be over. It will be over after 369 days. So today it is Wednesday, October 18th, 2023. I am still doing squats. Now I am doing a minimum of 65 squats per day. And tomorrow I am going to show you guys the squats in the vlog. Now we know how things are gonna go on the last few days of this long workout program. The fog is gone and now the sun shows its face. Even though it's been a really quick vlog, I'm gonna say that's gonna be it for today. Thank you for watching. I'm really hoping that you enjoyed this whatsoever. The remaining of today is going to be busy. I am going to have a driving class and there's just a bit more that essay to get done. So don't forget, tomorrow will be the second squat show for the month of October. See you guys then.